The other day I did this thing where I went to In-N-Out and I surprised the people there. Like, surprised them with money. Like, I had my Twitch stream.
On the stream.
Yeah, I stream on Twitch, and I said, guys, I'm going to send all the donations to somebody at In-N-Out.
Great.
And we got, like, a little over $1,000. So I went, and I gave it to this person at In-N-Out. Well, fun fact, I actually I went to a person at Chick-fil-A first to give them the money, and I didn't record, like, the beginning half of the video, and it just didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. So I had to go back home. I had to go grab another $1,000, and I did it to another person because the first one just didn't work.
Right.
And I promised my stream I'd put it on TikTok. And I was like, I don't want to post this video because it's not like as fun as it could be. So I had to go get another $1,000 just so I can make it right. And then the In-N-Out one.
Why weren't you recording?
I just didn't like it. So I shot another one.
So that person goes, David Dobrik just gave me $1,000 and then waits for 2 or 3 days and is like, and it never appears.
Yeah.
It never goes on the TikTok.
No.
Probably just baffled.
No.
Just like, oh, this guy just rolls around people giving people money.
Yeah. He was
like he might have a problem.
He was like, yeah, this guy I thought he was filming me at the time, but I never saw him upload it. He must just give people $1,000 all the time. Yeah, so I ended up spending a little over $2,000, which is totally fine because fucking obviously those employees deserve it anyway. But yeah, and it was funny because Zane calls me the next day, and he goes, yo man, I'm doing something for a brand, and I really want to be able to give money to somebody just like you did, and like, I don't know. I feel kind of weird, like, without asking you because it's your thing. I'm like, dude, you don't have to fucking ask me if you can give money to somebody. Like, just go fucking do it. It's fine. And he's like, okay, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, like, it's not my thing. So
It's your thing. You created that.
Yeah, I created giving
people
back.
Money. Yeah,
I created giving
you were
back.
Around. Yeah, it was maybe like it was presents or gift cards.
There's no
maybe,
such thing as charity.
Yeah.
Yeah, until I came around.
The first one. You and Nelson Mandela and yeah.
So he called me at like 11 in the morning, and he's like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go do it now. And I'm going on my run at like 11, and I pull onto Ventura, and I'm like pulling up to light to get on the highway. And as I'm pulling, like, this is fucking crazy. As I'm pulling up, I see and I hear Zane's voice. Like, I see his car at a drive-thru at the Carl's Jr. at 10 p.m., like really late at night, like really late. Yeah. So, you know, he's doing this thing 12 hours after he called me, which is such a Zane thing to do it really late. And I just hear his voice. And I just hear him go, are you sure? Are you sure you can't take it? That's all I hear. That's all I hear. And he's having problems, like, giving the money to this girl because they can't accept tips or something. And I just call him, like, saying, did you just give the money? And he's like, yeah, what the fuck? Were you there? And I was like, yeah, I just pulled right up. It was really funny.
You're like, you have to go to In-N-Out, Zane. Carl's Jr. doesn't allow it.
Yeah. Well, actually, none of them really allow to take tips, but sometimes they do. And Zane showed me the video of the girl, like, accepting the money.
Yeah.
And it was really funny because you can tell she got so excited, like the first 2 seconds she goes, oh my god, and then she got really quiet because she didn't want any of her other like coworkers to hear because she didn't want to split the money. Yeah. So I'm like, Zane, how did it go? And he's like, I don't know, man, it was kind of weird. It kind of felt like she was just stealing from everybody. And I was like, oh well, it gets tough.
It is hard to give away stuff.
It is tough. It really is because it's like, yeah.
I've done it with you, you know, to go around and give people stuff and.
Yeah, it can get complicated at times, but that's kind of the fun part of it, I guess.